Hey everyone, good evening, happy Friday. I know this is a quick spontaneous jump on the live on a Friday evening. I have not been announcing when I'm doing a live, but that's okay. I just want to share with you guys some of the projects that I've been working on. Tonight I'm actually going to be creating a pillowcase using Chalk Couture products, and I want to talk to you guys about something that I'm going to do next week that I'm really excited about. But I'm going to wait just a few minutes before I talk about next week. Getting me another phone set up here so maybe I can read. Hey Leah, hey Karen. Thank you guys for joining me. Pipe in, hop in, talk to me, tell me what you're doing tonight, or if you're just sitting around waiting to see who goes live. Sometimes I do that. I'm just scrolling Facebook and then all of a sudden I see a video pop up that I really want to watch and I just jump in there. But tonight I'm going to be doing a pillowcase, and this is not a pillowcase like for your bed, but it is actually a throw pillow cover. It's very large. It's an 18 inch by 18 inch. It's a canvas pillow cover, and then of course I've got the pillow inserts to go on the inside. I've done several of these and they seem to go over really well, especially in our local stores. So I want to show you what I'm doing tonight. So I've got my pillow cover, has a zipper at the top. These are great because if you have one of these pillow cover, scrolling Facebook and Pinterest, that's a good thing to do on a Friday evening, Karen. If you have one of my pillow covers, you take them off and they're washable. I'm going to use ink and put my design on, and then I will heat set it so it can actually be thrown in the washer, because you know how it is, especially if you have kids around the house or men. Probably something is going to get on your pillow cover, and you'll want to keep those all fresh and clean. Sorry for the noise. I'm using some parchment paper on the inside of my pillow cover so my ink does not bleed through. Hey Shannon. Shannon's watching live and she's sitting on the couch in the next room. So I put some parchment paper inside my pillow cover just so my ink won't bleed through from my transfer. I told you guys a couple of days ago, anybody who watched the live video, that I use primarily Chalk Couture products, but I have been branching out and doing some multimedia things as well. But this is what I'm doing tonight. This is the design. It says Home Sweet Farmhouse. This is one of the items I'll take to our show in Gallatin in a couple of weeks, if it makes it that far. It seems like everything I've made recently, I talk about it online and then it's sold. But that's okay, because it's going to be sold whether it's sold here or in Gallatin on the 3rd. So I'm just going to open this up. This is a brand new transfer. It's still in the package. It's sealed up really good. It's large. It's about 12 by 18. And you'll see that it will fit in the middle of the 18 by 18 square pillow cover with some left over at the top and the bottom. It's Home Sweet Farmhouse. Let's see who else is watching. I can't see. Hey Nicole. I've got my phone down here so I can see the second phone. You know, I cannot read all the words on the phone that I'm actually videoing on. Okay, Chalk Couture transfers are very sticky. So it's a very pliable vinyl sticky back surface. This one's brand new, so it might tend to stick to itself. So I have to be very careful when handling it. So I'm going to lay it down on my surface, get it lined up right in the middle where I think I want it to be. And of course, once you get a pillow inside here and it fluffs it all out, then it looks like it fills it up even more. So I'll get it smoothed out. What these transfers are is they're actually a screen in, let me pull it back up, if you guys can see through that. That's actually a screen inside the vinyl, and it allows your ink or your chalk to go through without bleeding. It can bleed, but if you're careful, it won't. These are reusable, so once I make this tonight, I can make up sign for your wall or whatever with the exact same design on it. And I've had some that I've used already 20 to 30 times. Hey Jennifer, Jennifer's watching me live, but I don't know if I have closed captioning or not tonight. I hope you can understand what I'm saying. Read my lips. If I don't look down, maybe you can read my lips. Okay, so I've got my transfer on. It's stuck really well to my canvas. And I'll show you how this works. What I'm using is ink. It's Chalkology ink paste. I have got pesto for my green because there's some greenery on here. I have got gray for the outline around my Home Sweet Home, the little banner that the Home Suite is in. I'm going to be using black for my words. And then I haven't decided yet if I'm going to use shimmer copper or shimmer gold for some of the little curly hues on here. I'll see. I'll work on that in a minute. It'll come to me. Now the only thing about working on a fabric and using ink, well, working on a fabric period, is if I mess up, can't change my mind and fix it later, but we will have it all working out. Okay, I'm gonna start with, I start at the top usually. I usually work top left to bottom right. Feel like I'm back in school. Let me get my inks opened up. I actually use little squeegees. That's what the ink goes on with. I've got those out here. Let me get all my inks opened up. I need a paper towel. I got that on my fingers. Get my pesto. And I'm thinking that I'm leaning towards this shimmer copper for part of my... Hey Mom, Mom's watching. Drew is watching. You guys talk to me tonight, it's quiet. Hey Anya, you're watching. I wish this was like FaceTime where I could see all your faces at the same time, but it's not. Okay, I'm going to start at the top. Again, if you're just joining, I am making a pillow cover, a throw pillow for your couch. It says Home Sweet Farmhouse. And I'm going to start at the top. I hope you guys can see. I think you can. You may have to scroll your words out of your way, but I literally just start putting my paste on. And I'm going to talk to you a little bit while I'm working. I'm outlining the words, the banner of the words Home Sweet in a gray just because it's supposed to be like a floating banner, not really prominent in the picture. The hardest part about using Chalk Couture products is making sure that you don't touch the next area that you plan on being a different color. So I don't want my colors to run into each other. The next time I do a project like this, I might actually get my camera overhead so you don't see me, but you see the actual product, or do it split screen. But you guys know I'm new at this, the whole live thing. So here's what's going on. I told everybody a couple of days ago we will be in Gallatin on October the 3rd, and that is for a vendor event, for a craft fair on the square. It's called Main Street Festival, and that's on Saturday, October the 3rd. I do have products in a couple of local stores here. One in Bell Buckle, Tennessee at Southern Charm, and then also in Wartrace, Tennessee at the Shops at 31 Main. I've got products in both of those stores. Well, I went out to Bell Buckle today just to check on things, and talking to the owner, that's Beth Salser, I told her I would love to come and do a live from the store and just do a live video, and that way you guys could actually be invited into the store virtually. And I'll show you around and show you some of the projects, some of our products, some of my products, and then other products that she has available. She does ship. So if you're somebody who's not getting out and shopping right now, you can call and say, hey, I saw a pillowcase that I wanted and it said Home Sweet Home. And then she would find that and get it shipped to you. Or if you're out of state, she ships nationwide. She would do that. Okay, so far I have got the gray outline on my Home Suite. Hey, Aunt Carol. Hey, Kim. I'm glad you love watching the videos. I'm glad to see that you're on here live tonight too. Aunt Carol got to see me live from West Virginia. Okay, the next color I'm going to do is, I've got my Home Sweet is kind of next in line, and those are going to be in black. So I'll get started. I'll show you the finished product. It doesn't take a long time once you're confident in your work, and I'm not always confident in my work. Sometimes I'm scared that I'm going to make a mess. Ink is not forgiving like using chalk paste. Of course, that makes sense. We all would assume that. The first time I did anything in ink, I was terrified that it was just going to make a mess. And I actually have done a couple of shirts, onesies for babies, that I ended up not using at all because I messed up. But I'm a little more confident in this one tonight. Hi, Carol. Aunt Carol, are you excited to get your pumpkin door hanger? We'll have to get that in the mail to you. Okay, I know I'm not talking as much when I work, but I'm actually trying to make sure that I get my everything, all my letters covered up here. Because this is a large transfer and it takes a minute to get all my paste on, I'm going to peel it up a little bit because sometimes the ink will start to dry before I'm ready for it to dry. And I see in my, I missed a little spot. I'm going to lay it back down real quick and hit that. And it's funny, you would think, I missed a spot in the S too. You would think that once you pull it up and lay it back down, that it would still stick to the ink that was there and pull it up, but it actually doesn't. It does not. Okay, I think I'm going to go with the shimmer copper for my curly cues that are on here. They're just little decorative designs that are really cute. I don't know if gray and copper goes together, but it's going to on this pillow tonight. Get that all on there. The shimmer seems to be a little bit more difficult to work with because it does have the glitter in it that has to get through that screen, so I have to kind of mash it hard. So anyway, back to Monday. The live, I believe, will be at noon Central Time, and that will be from Bell Buckle at Southern Charm. And I will be glad to show you the products that I've got there, as well as other products in the store. That is the cutest little store to buy home decor or anything else that you, let me go back to that. There's clothing, she has jewelry, she got a stock of Burt's Bees in today. All kinds of home decor, all kinds of crafting home decor from different local artisans. There is a knife shop with homemade knives in her store. It's just really a cute place to go. The kids department is wonderful. It's got all those cutesy little girl and boy clothes that we love. And then of course she carries toys as well. Last time we had Macy in there with us, she got a new toy. She got a Melissa and Doug cookie set, the cookie pan. Okay, I'm going to have to peel this up and let you guys see what I've got so far. Like I said, this is ink, and I know with pillows, we want to be able to wash our pillows. So once this is completed, I will heat set it so that you can remove the pillow cover and then wash it in the washing machine like you would anything else. Let it dry. I would recommend not throwing these in the dryer. Oh, how cute. Can you guys see that? Move your words out of your way if you can't see it. I don't want to raise it up right now because I need to lay my stencil back down. I see a couple of spots on my copper design at the top that I need to re-hit. I may have waited too long after I put that down before I checked it. Perfect. Want one more. I just kind of go back in there a little harder with a little more force. Everything else looks good. But anyway, once this is heat set, you can pull it off, throw it in the washing machine, let it air dry, put your pillow back in it, and you are good to go. Okay, back to my black for the word farmhouse. Now that I've pulled it up, I need to get it to stick back down a little bit better. So who has wonderful plans this weekend? The weather here in Middle Tennessee, I think the high tomorrow is supposed to be 73. So it's definitely fall weather. And I think it sounds like a great day to play. I'm going to be working, but it sounds like a great day to play. What's it like in West Virginia? Who else do I have from out of town? Anya, what's it like in West Virginia at Fairmont? Are you going home this weekend? Are you staying on campus? Anya is my youngest stepdaughter, and she just started her freshman year at college at Fairmont. It's at Fairmont University.
Fairmont State University.
Fairmont State University, where she is studying elementary education. Shannon is going to be cute. The thing about the farmhouse, and this says Home Sweet Farmhouse, most of us don't actually have a farmhouse. It's okay. It's really, farmhouse is more about the style of the things that you like and the style of how you decorate than it is about having an actual farmhouse. Most of us don't live on a farm. I would have never thought farmhouse was my style. And it's funny that I like, even though some of the pieces that I decorate are not something that would match my home, I love them all. And some of them I would think, oh, okay, I probably wouldn't use a farmhouse style. And then before you know it, I've got it hanging on the wall or a pillow on the couch or whatever. All right, let me check and see, make sure I haven't got any missed areas here. I'm almost finished. Wow, it looks so good. Lay it back down. I've only got a little filigree design and some greenery that needs to be done. Back to my copper. Right here. And this. So you guys talk to me. Let me see. No, Kim, the stencil doesn't smear, especially on fabric. It doesn't, I don't know, it's kind of hard to explain. If I'm working on a slick surface, you know, on a sign or something I painted or it's been waxed, then yes, I do have to be very careful because it will smear. But whether I'm working with ink or chalk on those stencils, I can, if I'm on a slick surface, I can go back quickly and, well, it takes the ink a while to dry. I can go back and wipe it off. Especially if it's chalk and if the chalk dries quick, I can take my thumbnail or something sharp and just kind of scrape it off. But I've kind of gotten away from using chalk. Well, I actually have completely gotten away from using chalk on any of my surfaces, even my wood signs. Because it is chalk paste, it will scratch, it'll come off, it'll flake. If you hit it really hard or something like that, it will scratch off. So I was having to seal all of those pieces with a sealer, and of course that costs more money and it took more time. The ink is smoother. Babe, will you take that? Just don't let it touch itself. The ink is a lot smoother to use, and once I let it dry, I know it's permanent on there, so I don't have to heat seal those as well. Run water in the sink and lay it down sticky side down, but the sink has to be good and wet first. Okay, here's the reveal. Mark is my helper tonight. He's taking care of cleaning things up. You'll have to scroll your words out of the way. Can you guys see that? I'm covering the whole camera up with my design. Isn't that cute? So these are muted colors. This is, it doesn't matter. Shannon has blue walls in here. There's no blue on this, but it would match. It's very generic colors, I guess. They're earth tones. So it's not going to clash with anything. If you had red walls, this would match. If you have blue walls, this would match. If you have a blue couch, you can put this on there. If you have a floral couch, you can put this on there. But that's one of my projects. We'll see if it actually makes it all the way to my show in Gallatin in a couple of weeks, or if somebody snatches this boy up. You know, we can buy pillows at Walmart. We can buy throw pillows. They're usually not 18-inch squares. 18 inches is pretty large. Thank you, Karen. But when you buy a personal project, a piece like this, everybody else is not picking it up when you scroll through Walmart. So this one will be different than anybody else. And if you like it and you want one of these, hit me up. Let me know if you want me to change the color. And you tell me, hey, make the word farmhouse pink. That's what I would do. But anyway, that's just one of my projects. I just wanted to show you guys how it works tonight. I'm just going to clean up a little bit of mess and I'll be done. But I really appreciate you guys joining me and watching the video. Please remember to sprinkle, sticky side down, sorry. Please remember to sprinkle the video. Sprinkle means S-H-A-R-E. That's a word that Facebook doesn't like us to use. But I would appreciate you telling your friends to watch me or to check out my Facebook page for new products or new design ideas. We are working on building a website to put products on. It's just not ready yet. And again, remember that Monday at 12 o'clock Central Time, noon, I will be at Southern Charm in Bell Buckle, Tennessee, showing you products in the store. Some are mine, and a lot will not be mine. But I want to take you through one of the cutest shops there is and let you guys see what all is available. So just remember to sprinkle, and I will talk to you guys again on Monday. Maybe before, but probably Monday. Have a good night. Bye.